$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
Let's go! 99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We got a video that might freak you out because it surely freaked out this girl who has a sister named Lexi. And check out this video on the BJ Miggs page of KISW.com because Lexi is a sleepwalker. So her sister was like, ay, 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 as she woke up and noticed that Lexi was standing next to her bed, just staring at her without moving a muscle. Did that for almost a minute. And she kept calling Lexi's name. Didn't matter. Lexi did not flinch. The mom eventually had to come in and like, Lexi, what the hell is going on?
Lexi? Lexi. Hey, stop staring at me like that. Yo, you're starting to freak me out. Mom! Mom! Stop! She's just standing here staring at me. It's great.
I'm looking at this, and it's like, I almost feel like Lexi needs to warn future boyfriends that this is a potential that could happen while they're hanging out.
Yes.
Because could you imagine waking up? I mean, she's not moving at all, and she's just staring. And this would trip me the hell out.
If you've ever seen the documentary Paranormal Activity, this is a bad thing that happens.
Yeah, that's right.
What happened? Spoiler alert.
She just stands there and she stares at him, and then the next thing
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, Steve. It's Paranormal Activity.
She stands there for like 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
If I woke up and my girlfriend was just staring at me, I would be like, out.
Yeah, that would be a little much. Now, in Paranormal Activity, does the character make their bed? Because I'm looking at this and like, what the hell is Lexi doing? Like, she has no sheets on her bed.
Yeah,
that's kind of creeping me out.
Yeah, Lexi's living the life right there. She's living a sleepwalking life.
She's got a tray of potato chips and ginger ale right next to her. That's probably why she fell asleep.
That's what it is, man.
What a weird thing. And there's the mom waking her up, and then she just comes through.
Yeah, and then puts her back in the bed.
I wonder what was going on in her head. Like, what was she dreaming about? She's standing there. You got to imagine something's going on in her brain.
Oh, dude. Sarah at times does sleepwalk. And so,
have you ever opened your eyes and just saw her staring at you?
Not like that. I have just heard noises from downstairs that sound like things were being broken. And so I went down to investigate. Sarah was trying to punch through her wall.
That's right. I remember that story.
Her friend was stuck in the wall and she was trying to save her. And I'm sitting there.
Whoa.
And so.
Well, why'd you put her friend in the wall, BJ?
Well, listen, they told me not to put baby in the corner, but nothing about putting friends in the wall. So that's what I did. Dude, it was weird because the part of the wall she was going for had like all these shelves and pictures and everything and all of her stuff, all of her tchotchkes. So she is knocking everything down. I need to save my friend. I need to and she's looking right at me like her eyes are wide open. She's having a conversation with me, but it's like she is drugged. Wow. You know, it's like when I need to save my friend. She's like in slow motion.
No, like this video looks like it's straight out of a horror film.
Yeah. So I've seen that where it's like, I am talking to Sarah, but she's not hearing me. Like she's responding, but not with the right words. Yeah. You know, I'm like, hey, Sarah, what are you doing? Why are you banging through the wall? my friend is in the wall. You know, it's almost like, okay, it's like Red Room over here.
Did she ever tell you which friend was in the wall?
She did. I can't remember, but it was one of her
hot
girlfriends. I can't remember.
Yeah,
her hot friend. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
The hot one.
Yeah.
She's probably had like 17 hot friends. But I sorry, I always refer to it as the hot one.
Yeah, the hot one. Yeah,
See, I've never sleepwalked, but I have night terrors. And so they're just very real dreams where I wake up screaming at the top of my lungs.
Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine Danny basically a full-on emo mode?
I mean, that's gosh. nothing different.
Yeah, you're right.
That's like
sleep.
Yeah.
But Buddy Max has those, and he says that they're not cool.
It's not cool. My girlfriend wakes up, and she's just, scared because she thinks something's happening to me, and I'm just sitting there screaming, and she has to, try to fight with me to wake me up, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Because I wake up immediately, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I know what was happening, but...
How often do you have these night terrors?
About once a month.
Oh,
jeez.
Whoa, so every month she gets a gift.
Yeah.
Danny screaming.
Yeah.
And not in the fun way, right, boys?
Oh, jeez.
No. Sorry. Right, boys?
I feel bad for her.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
Well, for many reasons.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I wasn't even talking about the night terrors, Steve.
Yeah.
What are you
Right, you just feel bad for her in general.
Yes.
Yeah. We got a dude that got arrested. Why? Because he bought a 24-cent Kool-Aid packet over and over and over, and apparently that was not cool. So he got arrested for it. Steve will tell you all about it. He's got the Mix Report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. Thanks to Kia Up Puyallup for giving us the Migs Report. And today, a very special day. Today is the International Day of the Nacho.
Ooh,
yes.
I like that.
So do what you will with that information, people. Enjoy some nachos. Watch Nacho Libre.
Yes!
Wow. Vicky's in on both of those, especially Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. Did not know that was going to go that direction. What about tachos? Can we enjoy tachos?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All the yes.
I have made the executive decision that I am dressing up my foster brother as Nacho Libre for Halloween.
perfect.
I cannot wait to see these pictures.
I need to get this costume together.
All right. It shouldn't be too much.
No, but
It wasn't like he was a very elaborate luchador.
costumes for kids are like $50, so I'm going to make my own.
I am aware of that. Even for babies, they're very expensive, and you think there's no material really being used.
Yeah, they know they got you. They got you.
They got you. Hook, line, and sinker.
That I know.
All right, well, let's talk about this guy. He came up with what he thought was a genius plan and ended up putting him behind bars. He's 37 years old, and his name is Bradley, and he went to a Walmart in Florida. And it's like, okay, I've got this scam I'm going to do. He grabbed about $1,000 worth of stuff, including a scooter, a navigation system, and batteries. But he had a scam that he could get all this stuff for pretty much free. What he did was he hid a packet of Kool-Aid in his hand, like one of the little Kool-Aid packets, and those go for 24 cents a packet. And he held it in his hand, and as he was pretend scanning like the scooter, the navigation system, what he really was scanning was the Kool-Aid packet, so it would make the noise on the self-scanning thing.
Oh.
So that way, if you have the person that's kind of monitoring all the self-scanners, they would hear the beep and just assume, oh yeah, he's purchasing the things that's in front of him. So after doing all that, his total was just under $25. But the security guard noticed what he was doing, called the cops because they realized that this is the same guy that tried to shoplift some stuff from the same store back in August. Cops showed up. He was arrested.
Oh, so the cops were able to get there in time for them to realize what he was doing.
Yeah, apparently so.
That's that boy. So they were on it.
They were waiting for Bradley. But I mean, it's a moderately genius scam he had going.
Oh, it surely is.
If he wouldn't have gotten caught, he'd be like, wow, I never even thought of doing something like that.
I didn't either, because I thought when they say put the thing in the, your bag?
Yeah.
I thought it knows the weight. So, like, you couldn't fake it. Like, if you scan something and you put it in the bag.
That's what I assume, too, unless you choose not to bag it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's all I got to do and I can scan. All right, I'm doing it.
Next time you want to shoplift, BJ.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Just grab yourself a Kool-Aid packet. This will totally work. You want a scooter?
Yeah.
Get a Kool-Aid packet.
Oh,
GPS
man.
system, Kool-Aid packet.
Wow.
All of it for you. Here's another scam that everyone should keep an eye out. Well, it seems like they're targeting a lot of old people, but, BJ, you might want to be worried.
Okay, I'm ready.
They're targeting seniors. Apparently someone will call you up and claim that you missed jury duty. And if you don't pay them thousands of dollars, you're going to jail.
Oh, wow.
72-year-old woman in Florida fell for it. She lost $3,200.
Oh, that's...
Fortunately, the cops figured out who did it, and they've arrested that person.
Did they say if she got her money back, though?
I would hope.
Unless he spent it already.
That's right.
Yeah.
On Kool-Aid packets.
That's what he was doing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's why I just don't answer the phone.
Good call.
Well, yesterday I got the weirdest text. Someone, what the hell? And I was like, I don't even know if I want to respond to it because I'm so skeptical that it's going to be just a scam, and just by me responding brings me into the scam. Person just wrote, "Tell me your offers fell through and you're awaiting mine."
Oh, well, that's not a scam.
Well, I just wrote wrong number.
Oh, so that was a text.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell does this person want? I kind of wanted to find out what the offer was. Like, was it for a car? Was it for, a board game? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I should have said, yeah, they all fell through. I'll take your offer.
See, that's the thing. They get you with these sort of vague questions that you would want answered even though you don't know the person.
You should have said offer accepted and then sent a tasteful nude.
Oh, good call.
Yes. when are we meeting?
Oh.
And a picture of my feet.
Yes. Your feet picture with what? Whipped cream? What are we putting on them?
Nothing.
I thought there was shampoo you're going to put on there or something.
I can squirt a little shampoo on
the
big toe.
Come on.
Yeah. That should be my response whenever somebody sends me a text that I don't know the person.
Dude, we'll do that. Just one shot, somebody takes a picture of your feet with shampoo on it, and that is your generic
Steve,
text.
Why do you have a photo of your foot with shampoo on it in your photo roll?
For his offers.
And my favorites, too. That way I can find it at any given moment.
Do it.
And then they wrote back, and they're like, sorry, wrong number. I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
And just keep sending that picture to that person. That poor person just probably, I wonder what the deal was, man.
See, that's how they get you.
Your curiosity. I'm not calling.
Yeah, you're the cat. Don't die.
I'm not going to get fished.
All right.
Well, let's talk about this guy that got arrested because, he got into a fight in Iowa and he bit another person's nose off.
Oh.
That's what you do in the middle of a bar fight.
What? The ear is one thing. The nose?
Apparently, it escalated from the bar. They followed the guy home, threw rocks at the window.
Yeah.
A big, long metal pole was also thrown in. They threatened to kill the family.
Well, that's not good.
The guy comes out, and someone gets their nose bitten off.
Okay, so this is at a bar, huh?
Yeah. Well, it started at a bar, worked its way back to that person's place.
I wonder if anybody was drinking.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
A lot of sober people in that situation.
Yeah.
Did you watch the baseball yesterday?
I didn't. I watched highlights, but I didn't watch the game. But I saw Mookie Betts had a dinger.
Yeah, and stole some bases, winning some people some tacos. The guy's just on fire.
Mookie is a good player.
Yeah, and the Dodgers won big, 8-3, game 1.
Yeah, Clayton Kershaw beat that. He's got that reputation for not being able to deliver in the big situation, but he pitched good last night.
Maybe the problem was that he just didn't like having fans at his games.
But they do have some.
I know, but it's not like if you're in the World Series, typically the stadium will be sold out.
I think it's unfair to the Rays because it's easier for L.A. to get to Texas than I think Tampa Bay. You know what I mean? Those L.A. people got money. What does Tampa got? They got nothing.
Man, you're just a Tampa apologist.
I have to be. I really do because they got nothing.
Is it just that you just don't want to see Mookie Betts win a championship?
You know what?
He's a former Red Sox.
I wish I could say that, but actually, no. Mookie's a good dude. I wouldn't mind seeing him win a championship again. I got nothing against Mookie.
Well, game 2 is tonight. You can watch that.
Okay, well, you seem like I watch that. All right.
Watch it. Do what you want.
Gay Goose tonight. Watch that.
Maybe I'll watch The Voice. I don't know. Or I'll watch the World Series.
Oh, is The Voice? Is there a premiere?
Episode 1 just came back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we watched some of it yesterday. It's exactly like you expect, but now with Zoom type video screens for the audience because no one's there.
Oh, but they're all still in the big studio.
They're all still there.
Ah, okay.
Carson, but no one's touching each other.
Oh, that's
except
unfortunate.
for Blake and Gwen. I'm assuming they're okay to touch each other.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, they really are together, so they should be able to socially not be distant.
As far as weather, 52 degrees. It's going to rain today in the middle of the day. And thank you, Mercedes-Benz of Seattle, for giving us the Mix Report. And that's what's up.
That is what's up. So we talked about the guy with the Kool-Aid packet scam.
Yes.
There was another scam that's been busted by the good folks at Chipotle. I'm sorry to inform you, but if you try to do the side burrito scam, or the tortilla on the side, rather, you are not going to be able to get that done.
I don't even know what this scam is. Is it a scam?
I didn't know about it either, but it makes sense to me because now that it was spelled out, it's like, yeah, why didn't I do this? I sometimes will skip the tortilla because supposedly I'm trying to be low carb. That's the excuse I use.
Every calorie counts, BJ.
Right.
Yeah.
So you get the burrito bowl instead of the burrito.
You still get rice?
Well, listen, like I said, supposedly it's low carb.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's gone from 80%, from 100% to 80%.
Okay, gotcha.
Listen, Danny, like Steve said, every calorie counts.
Hey, look, man, I'm not going to shame you for that.
But here's the problem: is that
unlike Danny,
I'm going to shame you all day long.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, are you eating the rice, BJ?
First off, Danny is the one that will show me every carb thing in the kitchen that's out there.
Right.
So it's not you're worse for my diet than I'll ever be, Danny.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Even though I think I'm saving carbs by putting the tortilla on the side, you actually get more food in the burrito bowl. So this is what people have been doing. Instead of getting a burrito, which has less of the stuff in there, they go, I'd like a burrito bowl, please, with a tortilla on the side. So they get a burrito and extra.
Okay.
And so basically, why would you ever get a burrito unless you just wanted them to wrap it for you? Because you actually get more food by ordering the tortilla on the side and the burrito in the bowl. I guess a lot of people have been doing this secret scam.
Well, that just seems like a lot of effort. I mean, now I got to roll the burrito. I mean, it just seems like a waste of
Or
my
you could
time.
just take put food in your mouth, take a bite of it, and get that same
Eat
thing.
it Mexican style. You rip a piece of the tortilla off and you just kind of grab a big thing.
Pick it up with it. Like little mini burritos.
Kind of little bites. That's how we eat a lot of our food without
really?
utensils. Like when we eat like eggs and beans, we'll just scoop it up with the tortilla, like chunks.
I always thought the Ethiopians were the ones that did that. Like they started that
too.
first.
Well, I don't know who started it first, but we do that too.
Well, I don't know, and I don't want to have Mexico and Ethiopia getting a giant fight. But
not again.
But Vicky, it is a great way to eat food. You're right.
I always do the chips, though. I love eating the chips with the burrito bowls.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
chips
thing,
are
too.
great.
I get the burrito bowl mainly because I'm a fast eater, and if I get the burrito, I just suck that burrito down like so fast, and it's just like I didn't get to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
The shape is just something you're used to.
100% agree.
That's what it is.
Reminds me of one of those push pops when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what else you were thinking.
You're right. Of course, push pops are delicious.
I was going to go with hot dog. But,
A little bit of that as well.
Well, he's the Nathan of this group.
But I just and it's like done.
Oh, yeah.
I always make a mess eating burritos. They always end up spilling out. I am the worst ever at burritos.
Well, do you take all the tinfoil off? Or
No. I'm just
Interesting.
really bad at handling burritos, I guess.
Well, maybe because you're tiny. I mean, a burrito is like a big. You got to have a gigantic everything to be able to do a burrito.
I'm a
way.
clean burrito eater, I tell you.
Oh, yeah?
The time a bunch of us went to Portland, we got an Airbnb, had a hot tub. Myself, D. Ted Smith, and my buddy Tackla, we all sat in the hot tub and ate breakfast burritos.
And you didn't get him in the hot tub.
Not an ounce. Not a little piece of egg.
Good
nothing.
job.
Really?
All three of us.
when you're hungry, it all goes in your mouth.
Well, we were extra careful because we did not want to have our burrito spill out into the hot tub.
I don't even know what that's like. I'm a person that I can have a plate under my chin and somehow I get food everywhere. It is so. You are a miracle to me to be able to do that.
Try eating in a hot tub. You're actually a little bit more focused,
dude. I don't want to get crap on my wife's couch when I visit her because she's got a nice couch that it's a relatively new couch that she bought.
Who bought it? You bought it. You do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please set your clocks back to 1950. It's
my couch. I'll put guacamole on it if I want.
I didn't know today was equal rights savings time, so we'll just have to set our clocks back. But here's the thing.
With the burrito bowl, I could take my time and enjoy that burrito.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not going to suck it down like the burrito. Well, look at Steve. You and I didn't know about this, and I don't know if anybody in the room knows about this, but it's a thing that Chipotle has now said they are making a new thing where they have to charge. They're going to charge you for that tortilla on the side because that many people were scamming them. So this is a thing.
See, I don't even feel like that's a scam. It's just a cool idea. I don't know. A scam makes it sound like it's illegal.
Well, it's weird to me, too, that they would just give you a free tortilla. Like, they charge for everything. So at that point, it's like, why wouldn't they just be like, yeah, for an extra $1, you can have a tortilla?
We're like, yeah, we just charge you $70 for that guacamole, so I guess we can throw in a tortilla.
Right. Well, I think that finally a restaurant's being reasonable. You're right, because a lot of places will do that. But I always thought it was cool that we're like, oh, you get a tortilla on the side. So it's because I look at it like it's the same thing. I'm going to get a tortilla, or I'm going to get a tortilla, or I'll get a bowl. I'm actually getting less with the bowl because I don't get the tortilla. Turns out that wasn't true, and they were losing money. So, unlike the good folks at IKEA, where it doesn't matter, they're always going to charge the same price for the meatballs.
Right.
So
that's Costco you're talking about.
Oh, you're Costco. Yeah,
the hot
right.
dog.
That's right.
Don't put out fake news about IKEA.
Sorry about that.
Right?
Yeah, that's right there. Yeah. Costco will always charge the same price for those hot dogs. But unfortunately, you have to spend 25 cents if you want that tortilla on the side from the good folks.
It's interesting to hear this because at that point, I'm like, I don't know if it's a psychological thing, but bowls, actually, like when I get the bowls or the burrito, the bowls always fill me up way less. Like when I get done with the burrito, I am so stuffed I can't eat anything else. But if I get a bowl, I'm like, I could have another bowl.
Well, it could be that the tortilla itself expands or something. The bread,
All right.
I mean, that's why they used to serve bread back in the old days, because it would just fill you up.
Yeah, bread makes you fat.
Because
it's a tortilla. It's not really like the same as like a spongy bread.
I don't know if it expands like rice.
If you're coming to us for factual information about bread, you've come to the wrong morning show.
It could be Danny's the idiot, and actually a bowl does fill you up more, but Danny's just weird.
Now, if you come to us for idiots, then you've definitely come to the right morning show.
Hi. So what we found out is Danny's actually a screaming idiot. That's what we found out today.
Right.
There we go.
I mean, you knew that already.
Yeah, I guess we did. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
What facial feature is the Mona Lisa missing?
Ear.
No.
Ear. Nose. No. Ears. No. Finger. No. Mouth.
Yeah.
No.
She's missing a mouth.
Oh, dear.
Steve, turns out it was ear. You needed to say it 3 times like Beetlejuice, and you would have been right.
Well, in all fairness, the first one I said ear, and then I thought maybe both ears are gone, so I said it plural and said ears.
Yeah. You should have said ears with a Z. That's what
I did.
Listen
again.
Oh, see, Red, then he's right. He said ears with a Z.
My bad.
Yeah, that's,
Wow.
It was eyebrows. Of course, it led to a big fight of whether or not the ear is part of the face, and according to Wikipedia, it actually is.
Boom.
Yeah. Boom. Ears. 206-421-ROCK. You want to play Pete Miggs? All right. You can do it at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast is brought to you by bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, who's ready to answer your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, is it true that if you filed for bankruptcy once, you can't file again?
Even if you filed bankruptcy before, you can almost certainly file bankruptcy again. Different types of bankruptcies have different time limits between filings. In Chapter 7, full bankruptcy, you can only file Chapter 7 once every 8 years. However, you can almost always file a Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 cases can be filed immediately following a Chapter 7. They can be filed immediately following a prior Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 is a reorganization plan, so there will be some type of monthly payment, but it's based on your budget and your ability to afford that payment. So Chapter 13 is an option in almost all cases, even with a prior bankruptcy filing.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.